All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to their brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this is a lesson on the UFOs. As you can see, the title says American Airlines pilot described UFO video. And the Lord been having the so-called UFOs because according to the scriptures, they are the chariots of the Lord. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. Yeah, no, I ain't worried about it right now. Yeah, no, the so-called UFOs are the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shai, according to the Bible. And they've been showing up a whole lot more lately because those are the signs of the incoming and the coming of Yahweh Shai, man. Brothers are starting to see him at their camps now a whole lot more. Brothers are starting to see him just in their daily lives. It's like wherever you turn, you get to see a so-called UFO, which is a chariot according to the Bible, which only means one thing, man. Give me 1 second so I can locate this precept. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, which is America, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord." Right. So, the chariots that's showing up over here in America are the angels watching over America, in which America is going to ultimately be destroyed when Yahushua come back. Now, the chariots that's been shown places outside of America, you got places outside of America that's going to be hit by thermonuclear missiles. And then you got places that are not. The Lord's just showing that, his signs that he's on his way back, So... Hold on, give me 1 second, Akim. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 27. It says, "For as lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." And that's talking about Yahweh Shai. "For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together," right? So wherever the Lord's elect are, from the places that get hit by these missiles, the Lord gonna deliver his people, man. All those who the Lord want to be delivered by way of a chariot, gonna be delivered, man. This Psalm chapter 68, verse 17, it says, "The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels." See, the chariots, so-called UFOs, are thousands of angels. "The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Right. So all these chariots that's showing up, when they come back, they're gonna shoot laser beams on people. Uh, Yahweh Shai gonna have it to where the missiles, the nuclear missiles that be shut off during the Third World War, gonna hit specific areas. And the Lord is specifically referring to America right now. Us, Yahweh of the elect, us that's over here when them missiles hit, we're gonna be beamed up by way of chariots, man. So without further ado, because I want to keep bringing out new precepts, play this clip.
Of UFOs. Yes, they did this. And there's this story. This week, the United States military, in really a surprising move, released video.
That's because they can't hide it no more. Everybody's seeing, everybody wondering what's going on. It's on your news stations now. It's on your YouTube videos. You got people saying they encountered angels, so on and so forth. So these all got to roll with it, because if they ignore it, it's going to start a big commotion of the people. People going to be like going crazy. So, but the only people that can give you the truth behind why these UFOs are showing up are the prophets, the Lord's men,
Of UFOs. Yes, they did this. Or as it seems to imply, strange, unexplainable objects. Videos of strange, unexplainable objects moving and dodging in ways that no one seems to be able to understand. Here's one of the videos now. And
going on, bro?
Listen to the commentary from the pilot.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
All right, you hear that? That's the pilot describing something going 120 miles into the wind. Here's another one. Let's pick another one up. See that?
Nickel 6-1 Tango, Roger, oh, go ahead! Woohoo! Roger,
Did you see that? A flash?
Did you box moving
It
car?
seemed like go into the water.
No, I took an auto track.
All right, and now there's something else. Just today, this morning, Japan announced that it is developing a plan for its pilots in case they come in contact with UFOs. Japan, the country, is saying it's coming up with a plan to share with its pilots, both commercial and military, in case they ever have some kind of issues with UFOs. What's going on, right? Joining us now by phone is pilot Mark Weiss, who has spent years flying commercially for American Airlines. He's a captain. Captain Weiss, sir, thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad you're there. What do you make of this? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Well, Rick, thanks so much. It's an interesting phenomena, and I think a lot of people are very skeptical about wanting to believe that there could be other lives out in the planetarium. Personally, in the years that I flew for the airlines, I've never seen one. The only experience that I personally had was when I was learning how to fly down in Florida off the east coast of the United States on a moonlit night. I saw an object in the sky that seemed to dance around going very quickly, but to be very honest with you, I couldn't tell if it was a reflection of light or a reflection of a star. And certainly being a young pilot, I wouldn't want to say anything. People would probably think I was crazy. But I have heard of people experiencing phenomena like this, and there's enough evidence out there to at least make you want to look into it further. You can't be that much of a skeptic without having some questions in your mind that could this be real?
What do you make of these pilots? You just heard their descriptions as we were showing the videos. They sounded authentic. They sounded like they were surprised by what they were seeing, right?
Well, heck yeah. I mean, they certainly were surprised. I mean, if you think about what it takes to get into a cockpit of a military plane, the testing and the psychological evaluations that you have to go through, these people are not just going to take something and just jump in and think that this is real or fake. But But this has been a phenomenon that's going around. There have been airline pilots that have seen these. There have been trackings by air traffic control and the military over the years. This is something that's real, and it's out there and needs to be explored.
Wow, from you. That's important. Mark Weiss, experienced captain with American Airlines for so many years. Good enough to join us here and take us through this really fascinating story. Thank you, Captain. Appreciate your time.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." Right? So when Yahushua come back, man, with the chariots, man, they're going to be shooting laser beams on people, man. "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." Right? Because there is a such thing as having to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, there is a such thing as a chosen. You know, I forgot the scripture that I just thought about, but yeah. With that being said, all praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai. It's like, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16. It says, "For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Yahushua shall rise first." Right? So those that did the work and died in Yahushua, died doing the work for the testimony, gonna be delivered first. They're gonna be beamed up first into them so-called UFOs. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. Right, and the clouds is just symbolic for chariots, which the people know them as UFOs, to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Right. So with that being said, call y'all by Shema Shai, that will honor the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom. Slack, yeah. I don't need to bring that down.